Hi everyone, my name is Elly and welcome back to my channel. So as you've probably read in the title of this video, I tested positive for COVID this morning. I just got the results of my PCR around 12:30 p.m. It is currently 3:30 p.m. so I've been self-isolating for the past few hours, which is not a lot. I'm going to have to stay in my room for at least 7 days because here in Germany, where I am at the moment, the current rules are, which again, they might change by the time this video is up, they change like I feel every week, are that after 7 days that you are self-isolating, you are allowed to leave the house to do an official test to see if you are negative by then. So yeah, it is currently the 19th of February, so next Saturday I should be able to check if I am negative by then. Fingers crossed. I really hope so. So yeah, I'm actually stuck at home, like literally in my room, because I'm super lucky that my boyfriend is here and he's taking super good care of me. But thank God he is negative, so I of course don't want to go around the house infecting it or risking that he gets it as well. So I'm really gonna stay in my room. He has been cooking for me and like bringing me things outside the door, and when we leave the room, like we take turns in the common areas wearing an FFP2 mask. It's gonna be a long week here in my room, but we're gonna make it. And I thought, why not vlog? Again, this is not a vlog I was hoping to do, but let's try. Today I'm really not feeling great, but I hope in the next few days I will have enough energy and concentration to be able to study a little bit, because I have quite a few assignments coming up for university. So as I can't go to work, I think I should use this time to catch up with university a little bit. But today I just honestly don't have the energy to focus. I tried, but I have a little bit of a headache here behind my head. My symptoms are like pressure in my chest, and when I was going up the stairs after I did the test this morning, I felt like I had 2 lighters here close to my lungs, which I don't think is great. I have a sore throat, I have a runny nose, I have a lot of like mucus. So yeah, I need to take care of myself. I was told I need to hydrate and drink a lot of water, so that is what I'm going to do, and herbal teas. And today I really think I should stay in bed and recover. So my plan now is basically jump in the shower and then get in bed if I feel like it, because even watching movies or telly or YouTube, like my eyes hurt. So oh, I also have a cough. But yeah, if I feel like it, I would love to watch the last episode of RuPaul's Drag Race season 14. I think the last episode that came up is episode number 7, so I'm going to watch that and enjoy my little not sponsored at all. I had it here. Salty peanut vegan barbells bar. It's a protein bar, vegan protein bar, which I never tried. I don't know if I like it or not, but yesterday I bought it because I thought I would have a normal week and train. Of course I don't need a protein bar from being in bed, but this is what I have here, and I feel like having something sweet. So I'm gonna watch RuPaul, eat my salty peanut protein bar, and chill. And hopefully after I rest today, tomorrow, I'm gonna be more energized and be ready to study a little bit. And yeah, I will keep you updated, take you along with me this week. I can't promise it's gonna be fun, but we're gonna get through it together. If you're watching this and you also have COVID, we got this. We're gonna get through this, and yeah, I will catch up with you all later. Bye. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. It is the 20th of February and it is day 2 of me having COVID. So yesterday, unfortunately, I wasn't able to vlog anything because I literally didn't do anything. I was feeling really poorly. Today I'm feeling already a little bit better, but yesterday I just felt so fatigued, like with no energy to do anything, and I was getting out of breath just drinking water or eating, which is so bizarre considering that just a day before I was like doing a full performance without getting out of breath. But today I feel so much better. The first thing I noticed waking up this morning is that my lungs feel free, like I can take deep breaths without coughing, like, and without getting out of breath, which I think is a really, really big improvement. So that is good. I feel like my lungs are free, or my breathing tract is free from here under. The sore throat is also a little bit better, but I feel stuffed like at the front of my face and in my ears. Like I can't hear very well. I realize that even if I'm listening to a voice message from a friend or I'm watching a series or something, I can't hear well, but I'm not worried about that. I do feel it's just like things need to get out. So today I'm feeling much better. Actually, I want to check my temperature, although I really don't think I have it. However, yesterday evening I did, like I was feeling quite poorly, and I measured my temperature and it started rising. It arrived up to 37.7, which is not that much, but my normal temperature when I'm feeling fine is between 35.8 and 36. I have really low body temperature, so I was really feeling it at 37.7, and I had to take paracetamol before going to bed. It's so weird. Like already from 9 p.m. I felt like I wanted to go to sleep. Even if I didn't do anything, I felt exhausted and I couldn't talk, which is weird because I talk at night and I'm never tired. It's just so random for me. But yeah, I managed to go to bed around 10:30, 11, I can't really remember. I know I started heading toward bed around that time, but I must have felt asleep quite soon. And I woke up this morning at 7 and then stayed in bed a little bit. It's around 9 a.m. at the moment. I'm about to go have breakfast. Actually. I'm having it here. No temperature. And this is what I meant. Like, my normal temperature is 35.6. So yeah, that's what I mean. 37.7 is quite a high temperature for me, but today is not there, and I was really feeling like feverish. Wait, is this focusing? Like, it was when you're feeling, I was warm, like I was really warm, but I was feeling cold, like deep in my bones, like my bones were shivering deep inside, and I was feeling really warm. So I had this contrasting feeling, which I think it's normal with fever. But yeah, we're feeling better today, so that's good. And yeah, I think after breakfast, oh sorry, I'm being rude, I am going to take a corona test now. Also not sponsored by Corona Test, but this is the one I'm doing. My camera is not loving me today with all these focus changes. Anyway, I'm going to take a Corona test. I know I have COVID, but I want to see if it's getting any better. Although, like yesterday, I tested positive for the first time, so I think it's gonna take at least 6-7 days before I am negative, but you never know. I mean, I know. Probably this is gonna be positive. Anyway, after this, I'm going to have breakfast here in my room. And then, as I feel like more energetic today, I'm going to attempt to study, which I should, because I have assignments coming up in the middle of March, and as I am unfortunately stuck home and can't go to work now that I feel a little bit better, I should use the time to do my readings and start thinking about my essays. Also because I have the feeling I'm gonna feel more energy in the morning and I'm gonna feel worse at night, so I want to use this time as I'm feeling better. Also tonight at 9 p.m. I have a class at uni online on Zoom, which is great. Like, they're trying to give us classes so that people from all over the world can attend. That is why it's a Sunday at 9 p.m. for me, which is still a decent time, but there are people from all over the world in my course. So yeah, it's just like, if I'm feeling tonight how I was feeling yesterday at 9 p.m, I don't know if I'd be able to follow 1 hour class, but we're gonna attempt that. But now COVID test. So I don't know if you've ever done a rapid test. Probably everyone in the world has, but this is the swab, sterile, disposable sterile swab. This is what we're using. This is not the one that goes all the way deep. You just put it in your nose, like 2 centimeters in, and then you turn it, twirl it 10 times in one nostril and 10 times in the other nostril. And then, wait, I need my phone to check the time. It's just so weird to do this on camera. Okay, so now I am going to put it into the liquid and keep it here for 15 seconds. Then stir the swab several times and squeeze the swab head 3 times. So swirl it. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna dispose of it in this biohazard bag. Or is it biohazard? I don't know. And after that, I'm gonna place the lid on top and then open the full pouch and place the test cassette on flat surface. So this is how it looks. And now I need to like drop in 4 drops of the sample. And now we wait. Although not long. Like I want to check what's the time. Like I think it's gonna appear in like literally a few seconds. I mean, they say you have to wait 15 minutes, so I have to wait until 9:30, but I think it's gonna appear soon. Like when it's positive, I think it appears like this. Yes, like it's already positive. I'm gonna show you. The ink still hasn't reached the C, and the T line, which is the one that confirms if you're positive, is already super duper red. So yeah, now it's approaching the C, and now the C line is also starting to get red. But yeah, still positive. So I am now going to have some breakfast and then I'm going to study. And today I'm actually thinking to film a study with me session, like a 2-hour session in real time, which I'm probably gonna post after this video. So if you're not watching this in real time, I will already pop the link to that video on the screen here. So if you have to study for uni or for college or for high school and you want to have the feeling that someone is studying there with you, just click on the screen and yeah, it will be 2 hours following the Pomodoro method, which is funny because I'm Italian. Pomodoro in Italian means tomato. What it is that I will be studying for 25 minutes, then I'm going to take a 5-minute break, then I'm going to take another, then I'm going to study for another 25 minutes, then take another 5-minute break, and so on for 4 sessions until, yeah, you study for 2 hours. And in the Pomodoro method, you should do that 4 times and then take a half-an-hour break and then study for another 2 hours. I'm just gonna study for the 2 today. I don't think I can attempt more, also because I have class this evening, but we shall see. I'm now gonna have breakfast and I will talk to you later. Bye. Hi again. It is currently around 4:15 p.m. I have eaten and had my coffee. This morning I actually managed to get in 2 full hours of study, which is great, and I'm super glad that I managed to study this morning because actually I had a lot of energy this morning. I was feeling really good and now I'm starting not to feel as good. I still am feeling much better than yesterday, but I can definitely feel the difference. Like I have the feeling that the way it's going for me, like I feel really good in the morning and then I start feeling in the afternoon, and then in the evening I get a fever. I mean, that was just day 1. It is just day 2. So I guess we'll see, but it's just the way I'm feeling my body react. I don't know if any of you had COVID before. How did it work for you? Like, how was your day cycle with COVID as far as feeling good or feeling a bit under the weather goes? Did you have a pattern or how was it? So this morning I didn't have a temperature at all. I had 35.6. Last I measured just before lunch, because anyway after lunch it's gonna raise a bit. I had 36.8, so it's going up. And now I feel like I am going to nap for at least half an hour and then I see if I feel better. I might study for another hour and then maybe work a little bit at my YouTube channel. I would like to start editing the video that I want to have up next Sunday, so in a week. so I can then free some computer space and start editing this video as well. So maybe, who knows, I can post 2 videos, 1 in a row. Let's see. Like, that is not my priority at the moment. My priority is healing, and I want to make that very clear, especially to myself. Like, I was sending some voice messages to my best friend, and he was telling me like, yeah, it looks like you have your things together, but like, you know, you're ill. Like you should also just rest and recover and be ill, which I should. And yesterday, that I was feeling really bad and under the weather, that is exactly what I did. But today I feel like I had more energy, and so especially I feel like this deadline pressure, like, that I'm putting myself, like, but I feel like the deadlines are coming, and I still need to do so much reading, and I still need to start writing my essays. So I feel like as I'm home, but I'm home because I'm sick, like, I have to keep reminding myself that I should get things done, but the sooner I heal, the more productive my study will be, I guess. Like, for sure. So yeah, I have to keep reminding myself that. Also, my mom is telling me to rest. My boyfriend is telling me to rest. Like, everyone is telling me to rest. And also, when I was injured, I was really trying to push to be back. My ballet master told me something very useful, actually, which was like, you know, you have the right to be injured and take your time to recover, which is so true. Like, such a simple truth, but it's the truth. And I don't know, I have the feeling I have this personality type that will just push through everything, like very goal oriented or task oriented or like productivity oriented, which I don't know if it's me, my personality, or if it's like a cultural thing. Like, this is something I want to investigate a bit more. Anyway, now I am going to nap. I'm feeling well, I'm feeling well as in I don't have pain or a headache, but like, I just feel exhausted and stuffed. Like, I don't know how to explain. Like, my whole head and throat and ears is full of things, liquid that wants to come out. But I was told that for that reason, I have to hydrate as much as possible. And I always have my water bottle with me. I already drank 3 of these today, so that's 1.5 liters of water. And I also had, I mean, coffee doesn't count, but I had a herbal tea, licorice and fennel, which is my favorite. Not my favorite, one of my favorites. And then I'm going to have a ginger shot. Like, I love them. Like, I love the flavor. But on top, I really feel like it's doing something for me, like burning feeling in the throat, like that it's healing. It's just an illusion, of course. I don't know, but I feel like drinking ginger shots really, really helps me. So I'm gonna enjoy this now and then nap for a bit, and then hopefully get some work for uni and for YouTube done before resting a little bit, maybe watching something on Netflix or RuPaul. As you guys know, if you have been following me for a while, I'm like the biggest RuPaul fan. And yeah, after that is dinner, and at 9 p.m. uni, so I hope I'm gonna make it there alive. For sure alive. I mean, well. Okay, love you loads, and we'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi everyone, it is 11:06 p.m. and I'm feeling way much better than yesterday at this time. Yesterday I was already asleep or attempting to sleep at this time, but today I'm good. I'm going back to normal slowly. Still, my voice is not normal. Still, I can't hear properly. Still, my throat hurts, but I'm feeling so much better. So much better. Like, yesterday night I didn't have an appetite. I couldn't have dinner basically at all, and today I managed to have 3 proper meals, like normal size meals, which is great. I mean, I'm again super grateful for my boyfriend, because if he was not here, I honestly would probably be eating poorly or not eating at all, or just snacking on junk food, because I don't know if I could make myself actually eat some healthy food or like proper meals. But yeah, there's a lot of gratitude here in me today also towards my body. Like yesterday I couldn't even drink some water without getting out of breath, and I was really scared, because that's completely unknown territory to me. Thank God I passed from like dancing a full ballet evening to not be able to drink without getting out of breath. That was scary. So I'm super grateful to my body for how it's reacted so fast, and I'm in a better mood, although like I feel like I'm in sort of a brain fog in the evenings. Like I was also writing a text to a friend of mine, and I realized that I was not making sense, and I was like, I'm really sorry. Like yeah, I do make sense. Also, I had a session at uni tonight. I said at 9 p.m, but it was at 8 p.m, but thank God I realized before the class, so I managed to attend, so that was good. But also there I feel like I said things which I meant, but at the same time the way they came out, like it feels like I'm not myself, because to do like normal tasks like speaking, it takes like 3 times the effort, the mental effort. Like even here I'm realizing I'm not talking as I would normally talk, so I'm gonna keep this short and take away the pain of you listening to me in this state. But yeah, the day was overall so much better than yesterday. I really upped my hydration game. I did drink, where is it, 5 of these, so that is 2.5 liters, which is good. And I had 2 teas, and this is my 3rd, ginger lemon tea. I feel like ginger is exactly what I need. Like ginger shots, ginger tea, ginger lemon tea, anything ginger. Oh, I would like a ginger soup. As I was having dinner, I started watching RuPaul's Drag Race UK Against the World episode 1. I'm just halfway through, and I feel like every time, the second time I start watching Drag Race, like the first episode of Drag Race, during a vlog, bag of chips walks into the workroom in the UK. Because that is exactly what happened today. Oh, by the way, if you haven't watched it and you're a Drag Race fan, spoiler alert, feel free to skip this part. I will put a timestamp down here. You can skip to there, so you're not going to listen to any of this before you watch the episode. Although there's not a lot to spoiler, because I just watched like the first 25 minutes or 21 minutes and 41 seconds. And okay, this is your spoiler alert. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye. Jujubee is back. I can't believe that. Jujubee is back for the 4th time. Amazing. Like, I was so shocked to see her there, but I'm really happy. And I mean, the race hasn't started yet, so it's really hard for me to make predictions, but I already have a top 3. But also, like, some queens I have never seen, because I haven't watched, like, I have watched RuPaul's Drag Race UK, US, and Canada, and Australia. I have started watching RuPaul's Drag Race Italy, but I just watched the first episode. But anyway, none of the queens from the Italian Drag Race are there. Not that it matters, because I haven't watched it. Anyway, I'm sorry, see, I'm struggling. I started watching it. Nothing happened so far, but I do have a top 3 based on the seasons I watched and who I liked previously. So my top 3 at the moment are Monique Hart, Jujubee, and Bag of Chips. I think these 3 are going to make it to the top. I am sorry that they're not really going to win any like cash prize in this version, but in the UK version, they never actually win money. They win the opportunity to fly to the US to create their own series on WoW Presents, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, my top 3, I think, are Jujubee, Bag of Chips, and Monique Hart. I also have the feeling that Monique Hart and Jujubee were called there to really stir things around, because like Monique stepped in the workroom and started reading everyone. Why would you do that? Why? Also, I think she was very strong in her last All-Star season. I have the feeling, like, I love Jujubee. I think she will get in the top 3, but I think actually the 2 contenders for the crown are Bag of Chips and Money Cards. By the way, as I'm having this conversation, I might as well measure my temperature, although I feel it is lower than yesterday for sure. But let's check it out live. I'm gonna edit things out if this is too boring, because it probably is anyway. I'm gonna enjoy my tea, I'm gonna enjoy this episode, and then I'm going to head up to bed. I feel like I did a lot today, which feels great because I had a productive day, but in a way I really feel like I did too much. Like, I can get through things now, but like, I have to really fight myself through things. I don't know if that is the attitude I should have towards recovering. Okay, my temperature is 37.1. It is definitely higher than this morning, but it is definitely lower. Yeah, lower than yesterday night, so I'm happy. I am going to call this a night as far as the vlog goes, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Night night. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, the 21st of February, and it is the 3rd day of me having COVID. So, how are we feeling today? I feel like I have more energy than the previous days, which is great. My breathing is becoming more and more free, which is also great, but I just don't have any... I don't know, it's weird. Because I said I feel like I have energy. Okay, how can I explain this? I feel I have more energy than before, but still I feel tired. It doesn't make any sense. I know. I'm aware, like, as I'm saying that I realize that. It's tricky. As far as, yeah, let's say this, as far as my body goes, energetically, I feel like I could do much more than I could on the previous days. But as far as my head goes, mentally, I feel slowed down. Yeah. Maybe something like that. So let's say I have a dichotomy happening within me between how my body is feeling and how my brain is feeling. So that's a bit the situation. I didn't really sleep well last night. I woke up like so many times. I was feverish. I went to bed without taking paracetamol, but I got feverish as I was sleeping. I was like sweating cold sweat. I was shivering, but I still felt so very warm, and so at the end I had to take paracetamol, and then I finally managed to sleep. Yeah, at night I get this thing between feeling super warm on the outside, like skin level, and feeling like super cold bone level. Bizarre. A lot of dichotomies within my COVID experience, but overall everything is good. I want to try to get some more hours of study in today, although I told you, like, the problem is, although I have energy, I can't focus as much as I would like to, and it would be just so amazing if I could at least focus, because I have to be home. I mean, I'm ill and I'm still positive. I haven't done a test yet today. I will do it later today, but for sure I'm still positive. It's only day 3. But yeah, as I'm stuck home, it would be great if I could get a lot of study work done. But that is exactly what I can't. I mean, I'm sure I also couldn't dance and perform if I would try, but yeah, out of the 2 things, I feel like studying is the hardest for me at the moment. But we'll try, right? We'll try to do that and, yeah, make the most out of this day. Well, I feel like I want to be all warm and cozy. That is what I'm planning to do. Also, I have a class today at 6, so I'm going to attend it. I'm so happy it's at 6 and not like at 8 or at 9 p.m, which is great. I have actually quite a lot of classes this week, which I should be able to attend all of them, so that is good. And yeah, this morning I had breakfast. I called my physio to cancel all the appointments for the next 2 weeks. I tried to get a hold of my doctor to understand if there's anything that I have to do bureaucratically, but I called like just 10 minutes past the phone speaking times, so I have to call again later this afternoon. But yeah, it's 11:30 and I want to try to get a couple of hours of study in, and I will catch up with you guys later. Bye. Hi again. It is currently 3:37 p.m. and besides the fact that I can't hear even my voice, it feels like I'm underwater. I would say I'm feeling relatively good. I managed to get in 2 hours of study this morning, which is not a lot in the big scheme of things, but in my current state, I'm happy. I just finished having lunch. I had a late lunch and I'm now about to enjoy my espresso macchiato. Hashtag typical Italian person. But yeah, I want to try, as long as my energy keeps holding, to study for another hour. I am currently reading a book called Doing Your Research Project by Judith Bell and Stephen Waters, because I am in my second term of a master's program. I'm in grad school and we're starting to investigate which direction we want to go with our MA, with our research in the following module. So this is more like a proposal for a research project that we have to do, but it's my first time doing a research project of this depth. Like, I have done research projects in my undergraduate degree, but this is way more academic. Like, my research project in my undergraduate degree, because I have a bachelor in dance theatre, I choreographed a 12-minute piece. So my research project was a lot like movement-based research, and this is like an academic-based research. So of course it's something completely different. Both are extremely interesting, but yeah, this is just something new to me, and this book is helping me so much. And it has a really good structure, and also at the end of each chapter it has like some inputs for reflective thinking and reflective writing that are going to be super helpful when I'm writing my essays at the end of this module. So I'm really taking my time to write and reflect on things so that I have a lot of the work done by the end of the module. I hope this is going to help me. But after this little chat, I'm going to show you how I'm studying this. And yeah, this afternoon I think I'm going to try to study for another hour, but I'll do something a little bit different. Yesterday, after the uni session, we were asked to write about how we felt about what was brought up in the open discussion. It was around the topics of knowledge, and yeah, I jotted down some ideas on my reflective journal, but I'm now going to rewrite it in a bit of a more formal way and post it on my university blog, which we're encouraged to update at least once a week, possibly, or at least once every 2 weeks, let's say. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm going to watch a TED talk that the leader of the program recommended, which is called Everyone Around You Has a Story the World Needs to Hear by Dave Isay. So I'm going to watch that and write some reflections on it. So I'm gonna study, but it's gonna be a little bit easier this afternoon, just because I feel like as the day goes by, the focus just keeps decreasing. But it's all good. And yeah, after that, if I have the energy, I was about to say if I have the time, but I'm like, I only have time at the moment. Like, I'm stuck at home ill, so I have plenty of time. If I have the energy, I will work a little bit at my YouTube channel, which, yeah, I don't want to keep in the corner for too long. Like, I really want to find the energy to work at that as well. And I have class at 6. So yeah, let's see what happens in which order. I will keep you updated as I go. Just a little update on the COVID situation. I am still positive. I just did a test before lunch, and I'm what I call aggressively positive, because like literally I don't know if you've ever done a rapid test. Again, probably yes, but there is a C and a T line, and the T, which is the one that if it appears it means you're positive, it's like 10 times more red than the C line, and if possible it's even more aggressively positive than yesterday. So I'm gonna show you that. Still not on the end, at the end of this, still at the very beginning, but we're gonna see the end of this together. Maybe this is gonna be a very long vlog. Like, I already have like a 1 hour long vlog, which actually, you guys have really been liking my long vlogs, so maybe you don't mind this, but of course, like my vlog, Week in My Life as a Professional Dancer, is somewhat more intriguing than this. I totally understand, like me in my room with COVID, not as fun. But this is the reality of it, right? Isn't that what social media is about? Truth. So that's what I'm sharing, and yeah, I'm gonna show you the test, and after I will show you how I am studying at this initial phase of my research journey. Bye-bye. So this is my test, the one on the left. I mean, you can see the date on top was from yesterday, the 20th of February, and the one on your right is the one I took today. As you can see, the line is even more evident today than it was yesterday. So yeah, still going through this. Let's see how it develops. I hope it develops on the paler side of the line soon. I've heard from people that have had COVID that it gets paler and paler and paler as you start healing, and then eventually it disappears. So can't wait for that. Alright, so I just quickly wanted to show you what I was talking about. So this is the Doing Your Research project book, and at the end of each chapter you can find a self-reflection section which invites you to reflect on a few things that were touched upon in the chapter, and each chapter talks about a different aspect of research, and it really helps you to understand where you're at, what you're missing, what you have to investigate more. Maybe you have to learn new skills, maybe it opens up new ways of outsource information that you might need for your research process. So yeah, although it's a bit time consuming, I have to say that I'm finding this incredibly useful, and I hope it will really help me like wrap things up when I am writing down my reflective essay on the research project. This is how I am doing it. It's like each day at the moment, I'm managing just one chapter a day. It takes me approximately 2 hours to read the chapter and reflect on it. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm managing in this situation. But this is what I did yesterday. Chapter 8, I will write down the question and then just really write, like not trying to be super formal or correct. Like it's more for me really to just document where I'm at as far as my research journey. And yeah, this one is today. This is a really freeing experience as far as writing goes for me, because when I was writing for university previously, I always thought I had to create like a perfect written document, even if I was just writing for myself. But now I can really jot down ideas and then go back to them, and there's going to be time to re-elaborate them. But yeah, these two chapters were actually about gathering information, documents, and sources for your research projects that are not like the traditional ones that you would expect. So yeah, this chapter was specifically finding information for your research project from sources that were not meant for that specific idea to begin with, and the ethics behind using these sources, whilst Chapter 9 was about how to use social media in an academic way, if possible, and just pondering on how I personally can use it within my research project. And also, like, these are search engines or search sources, websites that I didn't know before, so I'm gonna try using these as well. But yeah, this is how I'm studying and where I am at this moment. And sorry, my voice is not great, but it will get better soon. Now, a bit more study to do for the day. Hi, hello my friend. So it is 5:10 p.m. and I just jumped out of the shower, and look at me, come on, I have a t-shirt on and my yoga pants. That is a little bit of an improvement. Oh wow, the light changed as well. So yeah, I have class in 50 minutes and I wrote the blog post. I still need to post it, but I wanted to read it, proofread it before sharing it publicly. Wow, it looks like I don't have any hair. I'm gonna do that and then put it back on. So yeah, I wanted to proofread it before sharing it. I'm gonna do that now. I have my computer here, just sit for a minute in bed, do that watch the TED Talk that I was talking to you about previously and hydrate. My doctor just called me back and she told me that the absolutely most important thing that I should do to get through this fast is to drink a lot of water. I already drank like almost 2 liters. By the time I'm gonna be done with this bottle, I will have drank 2 liters today. I wanna try to hit 3 today, hopefully, possibly, before I go to bed. And also I'll make myself like some herbal tea to sip through whilst I'm taking class. And yeah, that's the plan. I really need to take a break because my brain was fogging again, and I feel better now that I showered. Then I had to like sanitize and disinfect the whole bathroom, of course, because as I told you, my boyfriend is here, he's negative, and we really don't want him to get sick. Yeah, that's the update for now. So chill, TED Talk, class. Catch up with you later. Bye. Hi everyone, it is late. It is 10:06 p.m. and I am about to have dinner. So today my boyfriend went to the supermarket and I don't know why I had a craving for vegan lasagna, so I asked me if he could get me one. I have only been eating healthy home cooked meals the past 3 days, don't worry, but today I really felt like having this. So I'm going to enjoy it, but it's just out of the oven, piping hot, so I thought we could have a little bit of a catch up. So today I don't feel the low that I had energy wise in the evenings. I can't hear, like that's the biggest thing. Like I feel like my ears are popping, like there's air in my ears or pressure, I don't know, but that's like and a cough. That's the main symptoms that I have at the moment. Surely going better, so happy about that. I didn't manage to do everything that I wanted to do today because in the afternoon, as I told you previously, like I had moments of like brain fog. I couldn't really focus and I feel like my temples are pushing outside. I feel like this pressure here and in my ears, I don't know. I wouldn't really call it a headache, but it's definitely a weird situation. But I managed to study for 3 hours and I attended class. I didn't manage to work at my YouTube channel today. I will try to do so tomorrow, but yeah, it was a very bizarrely hectic day. I also had a few meetings today, so I was a lot on Zoom, a lot of talking, but it's great. Like I can talk again. I'm sure you can notice the difference. I'm gonna watch RuPaul's Drag Race UK Against the World. That is the plan, and yeah, just lie in bed and chill. Try to go to bed relatively early so tomorrow I can wake up. Maybe I will put up an alarm for the first time since getting COVID. Like I feel like I can set an alarm after, I want to say 8.5 hours, wake up and get my day started, try to be productive, because until now I felt like I needed to sleep as long as I needed to sleep, as long as my body wanted. So I didn't put an alarm and my day started quite late, always around 11:30. Like I would be up earlier, I would wake up naturally around 7:30, but then I would just stay in bed and then fall asleep again, and then yeah, I was up around 9:45, 10 by the time I understand who I am. It's 11:30, 12. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna try to start earlier if I feel well. Otherwise, I don't have to. I have to take care of my body first. I always have to keep reminding myself that. So yeah, it is still hot. Let's try it, but we'll catch up with you all later. Good night, or actually tomorrow. Good night, and be smart again, as the Germans say. Okay, trying this. Good. Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. It is day 4 of me being stuck in quarantine in my room with COVID. It is 12 p.m. So yesterday I told you that I wanted to try to have an earlier start of the day, but somehow it's just not happening. Like, I realized that until 11:30, 12 p.m. I just don't have the energy and I'm not feeling good enough. Like, I feel like I feel my best and able to focus and concentrate between 11:30 a.m. and 7 p.m. and then it's just like my head is exploding, basically. Like, I have the feeling like there is someone inside my brain like trying to push out at that time. But in this moment, I'm feeling good. I did another rapid test, still positive, but the line seems a little bit lighter than the previous days. So hopefully I'm heading towards the recovery process. I went up the hill and now the way is down. I also contemplated yesterday actually doing a little bit of yoga this morning, but the way I'm feeling, like, my body is telling me not a good idea. Maybe tomorrow. Like, I don't want to do something that my body is like, why are you doing this to me? And then feel worse. So, I'm also wearing a new PJ. My sister gave it to me for Christmas. Shout out to her. She also told me she's not feeling great. Oh my god, like, I shared a story on Instagram the other day saying that I had COVID, and so many people wrote me saying that they have COVID. Like, one of my best friends from childhood, I did a vlog with her this summer. She also told me she has COVID now. Another one of my closest high school friends has COVID. My sister is starting to feel ill, and yesterday also my boyfriend had a temperature and a sore throat, and he did 2 rapid tests and he is still negative. I really hope he stays negative, but he has the symptoms and we have been completely isolating, like totally isolating from the moment I tested positive. Actually already from the night before, because I told him that I wasn't feeling amazing but I was still negative, but I still said, like, maybe it's better if you sleep in the other room. But yeah, I think even that situation we have to wait and see. Yesterday he was feeling kind of sick, but today he told me he's feeling better, so hopefully he didn't get it. And yeah, I hope also my sister doesn't get it, but it feels like Omicron is getting everyone. Like, I'm shocked. Like, every day I have news of someone else getting COVID. It's like every few hours I'm getting news that someone else in my life has COVID. So anyway, I wanted to say the plan for the day is today I don't have class for university, but I do have German class, which is going to be interesting because I haven't studied German in 2 months. So today we're going to try to squeeze that in before class. I still haven't done my homework since 2 months. So that's what's gonna happen. I also, like, now before lunch I want to get another chapter of my book done. I want to read it. I want to do the reflection at the end of the chapter before lunch, and then I'm going to study another hour for university in the afternoon and then do my German homework, and I will really try my best to squeeze in some YouTube today if possible. So yeah, I want to try to have a productive day and see how it goes, and drink a lot of water. That's always top 1 goal for the day. Yeah, okay, enough. Hello beautiful people, it is 5 p.m. and I have to be honest with you, today's not looking great. I felt like I was doing so much better yesterday, but today I feel like I'm not feeling as good as I was feeling yesterday. I still managed to put in like 3.5 hours of study this morning, which is great, but I think I pushed a little more than I should have, because after those 3.5 hours I was like, done for the day. I felt just health-wise overwhelmed. I felt this brain fog, which I have been feeling since getting COVID. I had, and I still have, a shortage of breath. I felt warm, like overheated, but also cold deep inside, nauseous, but at the same time I had like hunger pangs, and yeah, just not feeling great. I really wanted to edit the cover of my new YouTube video, the thumbnail, but I don't think I can today. I have German class in 2 hours. I still need to do the homework, and I really feel like I should nap. I made myself some black tea with oat milk, which I don't know, I haven't had in 8 years. I honestly don't know. But I felt like I wanted really something warm and cozy, and I was not feeling like coffee, which is also bizarre for me. Also, should I be drinking caffeine so late? Probably not. But yeah, this is the current state. I really wish I could share more with you. I'm so sorry, but not today, unfortunately. So I think I will drink my tea and then sleep for an hour and then get as much as I can get none of my German homework. I'm sure the teacher will understand. Actually, all we have to do is like write a little description in German of the last movie we watched, so I can make it as long or as short as I manage. I'm gonna give myself half an hour for that. Yeah, should be enough. That's all the updates for now. Cheers! Hi everyone, it is Wednesday the 23rd of February and it's approximately 4:15 p.m. This is my 5th day home in isolation since testing positive for COVID, and yeah, I don't know, I really thought I would have been totally healthy by now, but I'm still not. Yesterday was actually one of the hardest days health-wise for me, the evening especially. My lymph nodes are swollen now, which, I don't know, it's kind of painful, but I'm taking it as a good sign, like my body is reacting, fighting the virus. So yeah, I didn't manage to get a hold of my doctor today, so I will try reaching out to her tomorrow and hopefully everything is fine and it will get better. I did sleep in today. I woke up at 10 and I have studied a couple of hours this morning, and I'm gonna leave it to that as far as studying goes for today, because when I study 3.5 to 4 hours, I feel like I really feel it, and now I'm feeling fine, so I don't want to push my body past its limits at the moment, which is a bit frustrating because I could really use this time to go further with uni, but not at the sake of my health. Like, I'm really understanding that, and interestingly enough, like I'm starting a research project, a research journey on like improving dance injury recovery for dancers in vocational training, so dance students, pre-professionals, and I'm doing a lot of research, reading a lot of articles that have been written on the topic, and there is this theme that dancers, dance students like have this need to constantly have to prove something, to not appear as like a lazy person versus a hard worker. And I think this spills not only in the area of dance injuries, like I feel dancers have this also dealing with illnesses. So it is something I'm really trying to observe as a researcher for my grad school program project, but I'm also self-reflecting and observing myself, and yeah, like there are a lot of things that I have to consider now dealing with this illness, which is gonna pass. But yeah, it's hard for me, but I think dancers in general, and please feel free to share your opinions with me down below, like not to be this overachiever and not to feel this urge to have to prove something. And I don't know why this urge is there, I just feel it's there, and yeah, just something to think about, because health doesn't matter if you're talking about dealing with an injury or dealing with an illness, like health comes first. Yeah, just reflecting on that. Anyway, I'm about to have lunch. I had a late breakfast and I still didn't do my COVID test, so we'll check that out together. And yeah, then I'm gonna rest a little bit. I have a company meeting online on Zoom at 6 p.m. and then I have a class at uni online at 7 p.m. But before that, I have a little bit of time maybe to work on my YouTube channel. Let's see. And then I'm gonna have an easier night. Go to bed earlier, sleep as much as I can. Yeah, that's the plan. Taking you along the rest of my day. So I just did my COVID test. I was hoping that it would fade out a little bit by now, but no, it's still clearly positive, bright red. Yeah. Hi there, today is the 25th of February around 11:30 a.m. and it is my 7th day at home in isolation with COVID. Unfortunately, yesterday I was really not feeling well, so I wasn't able to film anything at all, and I really thought I needed to take a day off everything. I think it was a good decision because I am feeling better today. I had this weird journey with the symptoms that I was feeling better and then all of a sudden I was feeling really worse, but the symptoms were completely different. But today I'm better, and yeah, I hope it keeps on improving. I don't sound great because since not yesterday but the night before, like my lymph nodes started swelling and my voice just got back, but actually energetically I'm feeling good. I took a rapid test this morning, and unfortunately I am still positive, but it is really fainter than it was previously, and like I'm not what I initially called aggressively positive. Like in the first days of being at home, every time I did a rapid test, like the second the ink hit the T mark, it would be like bright red, and this time it took like a minute before the red line at the T appeared. So I hope this is a good sign and that I am slowly on my journey to getting negative, so that is good. Also, I have been reflecting a lot about this vlog and what I'm sharing and what I'm not sharing, and like as a matter of fact, what you will see are the moments in which I am feeling better, but it's not because I intentionally want to hide the moments in which I am not feeling so great, but like when I am physically out of energy or I have no voice, like I'm not even thinking about picking up a camera. It's not because I want to hide it, and I want to make it very clear, like they have been harder moments than the ones I'm showing. It's just that in those moments I think about healing, and yeah, it's not me wanting to hide for any whichever reason, censor myself. I know this is a big problem in general in social media, and now that I'm studying about my research process and understanding if and how I am gonna incorporate like information gathered on social media, what is the problem with that, the parts of our lives that we are showing or not. But I think that besides people wanting to show just the good things, it's also because in the bad moments people don't feel like picking up a camera, which is understandable. Like I also had a lot of tears and some emotional breakdowns, and to me it would be just, I want to say it would have been just bizarre to pick up a camera, but honestly I was not even thinking about picking up a camera. Today, besides my voice and besides the fact that I'm looking very, very pale, I'm gonna keep taking it easy. I will study. Like I have managed to get in a minimum of 2 to a maximum of 3.5 4 hours of study every day, like even during COVID. So I am gonna still study a bit, but I'm not gonna overdo it. I have a session with my supervisor at 1, and I want to get a couple of hours of study in as well today, so I keep progressing. I know it's not a lot, but it's a little bit, and everything helps. So I am going to study a little bit today. Also, before I start studying, I just want to stretch a little bit in bed, see how that goes, because I feel like my body can handle that physically today. I'm literally talking like a 10-minute stretch in bed, and if it's not gonna work, I'm gonna stop. And yeah, take it easy. Take it easy. Like I'm understanding more and more that my priority should be my health. I want to heal. I want to get out of this as soon as possible. Because of the difference with days when I started counting, like last Saturday for me was my day 1 in the vlog. As I told you, officially that would be my day 0. So the first day I could go out to take a rapid test would be Sunday, but I'm just gonna take an extra day and check out officially if I'm negative on Monday. Anyway, today is a Friday and I'm still positive, so I hope that by Monday I won't be negative. Anyway, I will keep you updated. This is a lot of blabbering, but yeah, let's get on with the vlog. Now. Hello, good evening. It is currently 11:15 6:15 p.m. and I'm tired, but I guess it's normal at this time of the day. The day was eventful and all over the place in a way, like as eventful as it can be when you're stuck at home in isolation. But yeah, just things didn't happen at the right time when they were meant to happen. I called my doctor this morning around 9 a.m. and the doctor's office, and the secretary told me that she will call me back around 2 p.m. And I said that was great because I had an appointment with my supervisor at 1. So I thought I could manage, but I just had the feeling that things would overlap. And like, I told my supervisor when I started the session that unfortunately, like, I was not feeling well and I had to talk to my doctor, and so I had to keep my phone on in case she would call me, but I hope not. But of course she called me like 18 minutes into my supervision session, which was interrupted. Like, my supervisor was of course very understanding that I had to pick that call up. So yeah, I didn't really manage to ask the questions that I wanted to ask as far as my new essay goes, which is a bit. But at least I managed to talk to the doctor, which told me I should start my antibiotics today. So last week I went to her before I tested positive for COVID, and she told me that I had bronchitis, and she did give me antibiotics, which I picked up, but the day after I tested positive for COVID, so she told me not to start the antibiotics because then my symptoms could have been just COVID. But describing how everything is going, she thinks I have also a bacterial infection. So yeah, I started the antibiotics tonight, and let's hope I'm gonna get better soon. Like, I can't wait to be healthy one more time. By the way, today I also received in the post during my phone call, of course, everything happened at the same time. I ordered the oximeter, oximeter, I don't know how you pronounce this, let me know in the comments below, which is a little machine which measures the oxygen level in the blood, which is a very important thing to check if you're having like breathing problems with COVID. Like, the optimal level is between 96 and 100, and yeah, everything seems good, so I'm glad I don't have a problem with that. I'm going to show you how it works. You just turn it on and it's going to tell you how many heartbeats you have in a minute and your oxygen level in your blood. And at the moment I have 97 oxygen level and 60 beat per minute as far as my heart rate goes. So all is good. I don't know if I really needed this, but multiple people advised me to take it as I still wasn't feeling great from COVID, especially breathing wise, but at least now we know it's nothing to worry about. And yeah, I can't look at a screen anymore. Like, I feel I'm at home and everything I do is through a screen. Like, I study and it's like all of my books are ebooks, so I'm watching a screen. I take classes online, so I'm looking at a screen. I talk to my family and friends, I have video chats, and I'm looking at a screen. I watch series and I'm looking at a screen. Like, I reply to text messages and I'm looking at a screen. Like, I'm literally staring at a screen all day long and my eyes are so tired. So tonight, for a change, a healthy change, I'm going to attempt to finish this book, which I started in the summer. I know it's embarrassing, but because I had been doing so much reading for university, like literally in my time off, an ambulance. Literally in my time off, like, I didn't feel like reading. I wanted to watch something light and yeah, just distract myself, but now I'm feeling that I need to read. Like, I am reading for university. I managed to get also like 3.5 hours of studying today, which is good. And also I edited my YouTube video for an hour, so I would say I'm at a stamina working day. I mean, not dance working day of like 4 hours, which is a big improvement. And I think if I edit for another hour tomorrow and another hour on Sunday, that I can have my video up on time. Yay! So yeah, I'm gonna try to finish reading this and I'm gonna go to bed. See you all tomorrow. Bye. Hello everyone, it is Saturday the 26th of February, 10 to 4 p.m. and it's been exactly a week, more than a week, since I started isolation because I started last Saturday, so yeah. Today is day 8 of self-isolation. I am feeling so much better today. I can feel like I'm finally starting to get my voice back, like I have energy in my voice, which is something that I lacked. So looking on the bright side, yesterday night I left you saying that I would finish this book, but I haven't. However, I just have 15 pages left, so my plan for tonight, amazing Saturday night plans in isolation, is to finish this book. Let's do a rapid test. So today is day 8 and normally some people by now are negative. However, because I still had symptoms up until yesterday, I strongly doubt that I am negative today. However, my hope is that I will be negative on Monday, so yeah, hopefully Monday I'm gonna be fine. Anyway, I'm gonna try it out. You never know. I am feeling better today and I don't feel like I really have symptoms, so yeah, let's see. But my doctor has told me that normally people test negative on the rapid like after 2 days not having symptoms, and that would be Monday for me. So let's see. Anyway, I'm sharing this journey, so I'm sharing my rapid test with you as well. By the way, I'm so happy of these new ones. Like when rapid tests first started coming around, they were the one with the thin swab that you had to like send all the way down your nose up into your throat, and that was so painful. So yeah, this is already a big improvement as far as rapid tests go. And I'm so used to doing rapid tests because there were periods in the company, and actually still now in the company, all of my colleagues that are working that are negative at the moment, they are doing a rapid test every single day to be safe, which is amazing. And it's amazing that now you can do these instead of the painful ones we used to have, so that is good. Okay. Still maybe not the most pleasant thing to share on camera, but it's a COVID vlog. People opening this vlog, clicking on it, probably knew what to expect, right? Let's do it. The worst part is over. If you're watching this, comment down below. Do you think my day 8 test is going to be positive or negative before you find out? And also, if you had COVID, and I hope you're fine now, after how many days did you test negative? How long did it take for you? It's different for everyone, and yeah, it's not something we can really control. And again, if you're watching this and you're at home with COVID, I hope you're doing well, and I hope we all get out of this as soon as possible. I'm becoming like an expert at handling all the bits and pieces of the test. Again, this is so funny. Biohazard. It is, I guess. Drum roll. I have the feeling it's still not negative. And now we wait. I mean, the first days, the red line was appearing immediately, and yesterday it took like around a minute to appear. So it's more like the waiting game now than it was before. It's passing the T now. I have the feeling it's positive. Okay, I'm gonna show you. So here it is. Actually, so far, no line has appeared, so I have the feeling I am not as aggressively positive as I used to be, which is great. But is it negative? Is it a negative test? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nothing is appearing. Okay, I have to wait 15 minutes. I will update you. Guys, I can't believe this, but I am negative! Finally, wait, I show you. Here. I am so happy. It's really exactly one Saturday after I tested positive, I tested negative. I am so excited. I mean, I still have bronchitis and I'm still dealing with that, but I am taking antibiotics and hopefully that will help to get me out of all this Shazam, but I am so tired. I wasn't expecting this at all. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to go and do an official test on Monday to end my quarantine. I am not allowed to go back to work anyway until Tuesday, but if I have an official negative test on Monday, I can try and go see a doctor on Tuesday so she can tell me if it's fine for me to start training again on Wednesday. So yeah, I'm so happy. Oh my god. I think my boyfriend is still positive, so we're still going to stay separate till he also tests negative, which I hope is tomorrow or latest on Monday. It is great. Now I have to be careful not to overdo anything because anyway, I'm still ill. There's still bacteria in my body that I need to fight, but at least there is no virus anymore. So yeah, I'm now going to study for a couple of hours and yeah, then see where my day goes. Probably edit a video, try to have it up for you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm so happy. I just really wanted to share these news. Talk to you all later. Hello everyone, happy Sunday. It is the 27th of February 2022, my 9th day in isolation, and I'm negative. So this morning I took a new rapid test and I took it like 4 hours ago, and I feel like this one is truly negative because yesterday I thought I was negative and I think I was, but like after an hour or so a shadow started appearing around the T, so I don't know if I was still slightly positive yesterday or not. I mean, they say that the tests are not valid after 15 minutes, so going by that I was negative yesterday as well. However, today hours have passed and it's still fully negative. I'm going to show you the difference. As you can see on the 26th there is a little line shadow around the T, and today there is none, so I'm happy. I do have a little bit of catching up to do though, because yesterday was intense, interesting to say the least. So this is what happened. As I told you a few days ago, I bought this oximeter. It measures the saturation in the blood and the heart rate. And yesterday I was feeling fine. I studied for like 4.5, almost 5 hours. I edited my video, I cleaned the bathroom, I did my laundry. Like, I felt really good until after dinner. I was washing the dishes and I was talking to my boyfriend and he noticed that my speech was really slurred and I felt like a sloth, which is my spirit animal, by the way. One of my favorite animals. But yeah, I was so slow in my thought process, in my movements, in my answers. So yeah, I felt really weak and I said I had to lie down. So I measured my pulse, can we say that, with my oximeter, and the oxygen in the blood was fine, but my pulse was down at 35 beats per minute, which is really low. And at first I thought it was a mistake, so I measured it again and it went down to 31, at which I started to be scared a little bit and I started shaking. Like, I don't know if I had a panic attack, I would not necessarily call it that, maybe, but I started shaking and my heart rate jumped up to 74, which I guess was good. Good reaction from my body. But then it dropped back down to like around 40, so I called my sister, she's a doctor. I told her, is this normal? What can I do? Can I eat licorice? This is me trying to self-medicate, eat licorice. Anyway, she told me that to have a heart rate at 31 is not really normal. So although I am a professional dancer, I am an athlete, and my resting heart rate is normally lower than someone that is not a professional athlete, but still, even for a professional athlete, 31 was low. So yeah, she told me to call an ambulance, and I did, because she would advise me to do an ECG, but for some reason I have COVID, so they're not so keen to having me at a hospital. So I spoke to 2 different nurses and a doctor, and they followed me and we kept monitoring the heart rate together, and it came up and stayed quite stably around 50-54, so then I was feeling better. Also, I had 2 clementine in the meantime and I started feeling so much better. But yeah, so the ambulance didn't come, didn't take me to the hospital, but it was a bit scary. But I'm good now. I don't know what that happened. I don't know if it's the combination of COVID with bronchitis and whatever. I don't know, I'm not a doctor and I didn't see one, but I am better now. And the scare is over and my pulse today was fine, was great. Actually, we can measure this again, but I feel like it's gonna be over 60 now. I can feel it, like now I can tell. My rate at the moment is 65, so we're doing good, and oxygen level is 98. I'm feeling better, but today I decided to take it easy, not overdo it. This morning I had a chill morning and I posted my latest video on my YouTube channel, so I managed to put it up on time. If you haven't watched it yet, go check it out. It is the vegan high protein lentil soup. That's basically the news. I hope today goes better, but I'm gonna take it a little bit easier. So my plan for today is I have been closed in this room for over a week and I feel it is a little bit gross. And as I have a little bit more energy, but I don't want to overdo it today, I would like to change my bedding and I would like to just tidy and clean the room and vlog it so I can share that with you. And then I think I will study, but not for more than 2 hours. Like today, that is my limit. And then we're chilling. We're good. We're done for the day. We're relaxing. That's the plan, and I will catch up with you later. Actually, I'm gonna be filming me tidying, cleaning the room, so come along with me. Hello everyone, good morning. It is the 28th of February 2022 and I am officially free. I am so happy. So I'm wearing makeup and I actually put some jeans on for the very first time in 10 days because today I could go out and do an official rapid test and I tested negative, so that means I can be out of isolation, which feels amazing. It just felt so amazing to leave the house, even just to go and do a rapid test, because that is what I did, and a little bit of food shopping. It felt so good to breathe fresh air and so much light. Like, I feel really lucky in this apartment because it has a lot of natural light, but true natural light. That is something different, and yeah, my eyes were like overwhelmed, happy overwhelmed. So it's a good day. Also, on a completely unrelated matter, this morning I received for the very first time in my email like a collaboration offer for YouTube. Like, I have done collaborations on my Instagram and on my blog before, but this is the time someone legit reaches out to me for YouTube for a collaboration. I still haven't decided if I'm actually going to follow through with it and do it. Like, I don't want to do any sponsored video which I don't feel is genuine and true to me as a person. But yeah, it just feels so good to get this little recognition, and I know it's legit and different from, like, I have been receiving emails about collaborations like for months now, but all of them like were clearly just spam. I don't know if spam, but like it was not, like, the message was not written uniquely for me, and the product and the idea of collaboration was not tailored to me, to my channel, to what my channel is about. But this one, they were very specific about what kind of videos they wanted me to make, like which of my videos they liked, why they thought it would be a good fit. Like, it was directed to me specifically, and that felt great. So today, 2 happy things. The most important one is that I'm negative again, finally. I think I'm going to end this vlog here, as I've brought you with me across this whole process of isolation, and now it's finally over, so I guess the video will be over too. If you're still dealing with COVID and you're watching this when you're isolated at home, I send you a message of hope. Hang in there and you're soon gonna get over it. Hopefully very, very soon. It was tough. Like, I honestly know what it means to go through it. It's been such a roller coaster, both from a health point of view, an intellectual point of view, and an emotional point of view. A lot. There have been lots of tears, which you probably haven't seen in this vlog because I surely have seen in this vlog because I didn't film them. But again, it's not because I was trying to hide it. It's just that in those moments, like, it didn't even cross my mind to pick up a camera. Anyway, I'm sorry if this has been a long vlog, very chatty. I hope you still enjoyed it. I hope if you're watching it this during COVID that it kept you a little bit of company, also to know that you're not alone in this. We're in this together. Thank you so much for watching this video so far. Thank you for supporting me along this journey, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video, hopefully healthy and fit. Have an amazing rest of your day and get better soon. Bye.